So if you're living a life that you don't really enjoy, a life where you're working a job you hate, you come home, you don't really have much passion in your life, not a lot of meaning, not a lot of purpose, and your life is just okay, and you're just not really that satisfied with the life you're living, one of the biggest reasons is because you don't value your time. And so what I want to do today is show you how you're not valuing your time, make it so obvious to you, and really kind of, rub the pie in your face in order for you to kind of wake up to start valuing your time more. And then I'm going to give you the solution as to how to value your time and how that's going to actually allow you to start living a life that you enjoy, a passionate life, a meaningful life, a life that is worthwhile, and one where you can discover your dream career or business and you can do what you're passionate about for your work. So let's dive into it. The first thing being is that the basic understanding is you don't value your time anywhere near what you should. Think about this little analogy I want to give you to really hit this home. Imagine if I said, look, you're never going to be able to make money again. However, I've got a bank account here with quite a good amount of money in it. I'm going to give you this bank account. You're going to have a card and you're not able to make any more money. You're not able to invest this money to make more. You're not able to sell things. You literally just have whatever is in this bank account. And you're like, oh, wow. Jeez. But I'm like, but don't worry, you've got a decent amount. You're never going to, go hungry. You're never going to be on the streets if you spend it at least pretty wisely. Right? This is a scenario. Give you over the card and go, but, you can spend it on whatever you want. Good luck. My question to you is, would you waste that money? Would you spend it really quickly? Would you spend it on anything and everything that you just have a small desire to do? Or would you be careful about how you spend that money? Would you be conscious about, are you wasting money in this area or this area? And go about actually stopping doing that, go about ruthlessly cutting that stuff out? Would you be at least a little bit conscious as to how you spend that money, and you want to be kind of careful as to not waste it too much? Right? And those of you that are pretty wise, you would probably be really careful of how you spend that money, because you don't know how much is in there, in that bank account, so you don't know when it's got to run out. So now let's come back to reality. Why are you not doing that with your time? Because the fact is, you do not know how much time you have, and you definitely have a limited amount of time. You can't gain time. You only lose it. Once you lose time, you can't get it back. And so that's why time is the most valuable resource. And that's why the most successful people in the world value their time more than money. Most people do the opposite. Most people value their money more than time. And most people just don't even value their time at all. And how do I know this? Well, we all don't value our time enough as we should. I'm also someone who doesn't value their time as much as I should. But I've definitely made improvements, and the improvements I've made, and the more I value my time, the better results I get, the better I feel, and the better my life becomes. But simple ways to basically understand that you are not valuing your time enough is, are you in a lot of distraction? Do you mindlessly scroll on social media? Do you watch a lot of TV or film, not really enjoying it, just doing it because what else is there to do? Are you often bored, unfocused, not doing the most important work? Do you even know what your dream life would look like? Do you even know what your dream career or business would be? Are you focused on improving your health, or are you actually taking actions that are affecting your health in a negative way? Do you spend your time with people you don't necessarily want to spend your time with? Are you doing things you don't want to be doing? Possibly those two things in a job of yours? Well, if that's the case, if you said yes to any of those, then you're not valuing your time. Because if you were to look back at your life, let's say you get to 80 years old. I mean, there's no guarantee. You could die at 40. I mean, hundreds of thousands, millions of people die in their 40s and their 50s. So there's no guarantee that you're even going to get to 80 or 100. But let's just say you get to 80 and you look back at your life. And let's say you spent a lot of time scrolling on social media, watching TV and film, right? You spend a lot of time going to a job you hate, spending time with people that you don't really want to be spending time with, doing things you don't really want to be doing, feeling negative emotions a lot of the time. Would you regret that? I know I would. I wouldn't see that as a life well lived. And so any regrets you would have is because, you didn't value your time. So the way I like to describe this to my clients and even my friends, and now to you, is in this framework of black, white, and the gray zone. And this is basically a framework you can use to start valuing your time more and to understand exactly how to value your time in the present moment. So the black is you making progress and being productive. It's you doing the hard work. It's you doing the most important work to get to where you want to go. It's you locking in, being focused, being in the flow state, and actually taking action and getting to where you want to go. It's creating the life of your dreams. It's creating your dream career. It's doing the most important, the most meaningful, and the most passionate work that you can do to improve your life and the people's lives around you. That's the black. It's doing the work. It's making progress. And then the white is fully disengaging, fully relaxing, and enjoying the moment. Whether you're laughing and joking with your friends, your family, whether you're just doing some hobbies, just really enjoying doing some activities just for the sake of doing them. Whether it is watching a film or a TV show, but actually enjoying it, being present and genuinely enjoying the time you're spending. That is literally all you should be doing if you want to live the good life. You should either be in the black, where you're fully focused, fully locked in, fully engaged, and doing the most important work to create the life that you want to live. Or you should be completely relaxed, not working, not thinking about work, and enjoying the present moment. You should either be making progress or you should be enjoying the moment. That is it. That is all you need to do. And most people live their life in the gray zone. And the gray zone is the in-between. The black and the white is the gray zone. And what is the gray zone? Well, it's exactly what I said in the beginning. It's where you don't value your time. It's you being distracted, unfocused, not putting in the work, procrastinating. It's you feeling negative emotions like anger, sadness, being afraid, worrying, but unnecessarily. There's some emotions, we're always going to feel emotions, we're human. But a lot of the time, we're feeling unnecessary emotions. We're causing the negative emotions within us by focusing on things we don't need to be focused on. So that is also the gray zone. Being bored, right? That's the gray zone. And you live your life in the gray zone a lot of the time. Think about what I said in the beginning, Scrolling on social media mindlessly. You're distracted, you're unfocused, you're procrastinating, you're numbing yourself. You're getting quick dopamine, but at what cost? well, at the cost of living your best life. And so you need to be ruthless. Like, really, you need to be ruthless about cutting out the time you're wasting, about seeing where you're wasting your time, and then either allocating that time towards the black or the white. And to make it a commitment to yourself that you will do what it takes to eliminate the gray zone as much as humanly possible. As much as you can today, you should eliminate the gray zone, and you should either be operating in the black or the white. That is it. It's that simple. I've given you the key. If you want the key to value your time and to live the best life you can live, that is it right there. That is the key that opens up many doors. Obviously, there's more to it, but that is a fundamental building block to live the good life. And until you really make a conscious effort, like a 100% commitment to eliminating the gray zone and to focusing on getting into the black or the white, then your life will always be unsatisfactory. Your life will pass you by and you will regret it. So that's all for today. I hope that inspires you to either take action and progress, or to enjoy the time you have right now, to enjoy your life and to appreciate what you have right now, because that really is what life is about. You either are appreciating and being grateful for what you have and enjoying yourself and just actually enjoying the present moment, or you're working towards a better future for yourself where you're going to be able to enjoy the present moment even more. That is all. There's nothing else to do. And obviously everybody's dream life is going to be different. You know, the good life for everybody is going to be different. So it's not my job to tell you what the good life is. I can help you discover it for yourself, but it's my job to at least help you become aware that you are holding yourself back from living the good life, whatever that is for you. And the way you're holding yourself back is by not valuing your time. So please, value your time. You really don't know how much you have. You really don't. Take it in while you're here. Look around. This is crazy. This experience we have. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. You need to treat it like that as much as you can. And look, you're not going to be perfect, but strive. Strive to treat this moment like a miracle, because it is. Honor this experience that you've been given, that you've somehow got. I couldn't tell you how we have this experience, how this is even possible. You know, all the biology and, you know, the chemistry and all the science. I mean, when we get down to it, it's still magical, right? This experience. I don't think it can really be explained away by just some technical knowledge. I really do think it's incredible. It's magical. And you're not going to have it forever. So appreciate it while you have it. Value it more than anything. And please, live the good life. Commit to it. Because you don't need to get there, that's the thing. You don't need to get to the good life. You don't need to get to the end goal to enjoy yourself, to actually start living the good life. All you need to do is commit to it and start figuring it out and start taking action towards it. Okay, that's it for today. I'll see you soon. Peace.